Day 10 was a 600-kilometre drive from Santiago to Santa Clara, with a few stops on the way. We had an early start, and before long, the birders were busy twittering away.
It's got wetlands, cliffs and towns. I rest my case.
If anybody wants to join the ornithology class...
I think you should make him sit at the back.
We passed through towns and countryside. After 10.5 hours, we arrived at our hotel. The strain of the journey had got to the summer party.
Servants' quarters upstairs.
Drink for you.
On the next day, we spent the morning sightseeing in Santa Clara before heading off for our next destination, Vinales. En route, we stopped in the Soroa forest, where we visited an orchid farm and a waterfall, and reached Vinales in the evening. We began our city tour of Santa Clara in Park Vidal. Again, bullet holes from Castro's takeover are lovingly preserved in this hotel. But our attention was taken by the current event in it. We were getting through lots of cocktails. There was no revolutionary hero. Instead, a bandstand, a statue to the wealthy 19th century benefactor Marta Abro, and an unusual fountain. The town centre is filled with colourful Spanish-style architecture and is bustling with horse-drawn vehicles, tuk-tuks and old cars. Next stop is the Tren Blindado Memorial, where remains of the troop train derailed by Che Guevara's men is preserved. It was shortly after this derailment that Batista fled and Castro took power. Our last stop in Santa Clara was at the imposing Che Guevara Mausoleum. It was several hours travelling from Che's Mausoleum to our next destination, the Orchid Centre in the Soroa forest. The orchid expert showed us around. We began in the orchid nursery and saw many different orchids. Next, we toured the grounds. A tree growing from a rock face, an elephant's foot tree, a carob tree, more orchids, shrimp tails, and a lovely view from the house. The birders were easily distracted, but eventually started to walk to the waterfall. Keith and Jane led the way, and we soon reached the waterfall. We were at the bottom before David and Ian reached the top. Soon, it was time to head back for the final leg of our journey to the Vinales region. Eventually we reached the town Vinales, and a little way up the valley from there was our hotel, Rancho San Vicente.